Hey there, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Guys, I've been up since around let's see, what time did I get up? Like 2:30 a.m. trading London and into New York session. We've been trading NFP today, which is, for you non-Forex people, that's a non-farm profit. It's the most volatile day of the year on the markets, and it affects crypto as well. So we traded the session and been doing a War Room live with my Elite membership all morning from 6:30 to 8:30, and then the entire group. We had a live from 8:30 to 11, and I just finished. And what I did is a summary video at the end of that, sharing my thoughts as this wave has developed today. And I wanted to just share it with you guys. It's just as good a video as I could make and restate for you. So I'm just going to show you the recording of the live summary that I did just a minute ago, and I'm just gonna give you what I gave the Discord today as my final thoughts and my preparation for the trade and what this wave is doing. So anyway, with that said, don't think that any of this is financial advice. It's never that. It's just our look at the market as Elliott wave traders and how we approach taking trades with low risk and good risk management. So with that said, guys, what follows is this morning's final summary after, from 6:30 to 11, man. It's a lot of hours live with the group. If you're not part of the Discord, I want to invite you in. It's only the 6th of May. Great time to join the Discord. Love to have you in there. You're missing out if you're not part of that. So with that said, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. Like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. It's only a click. You can smash that like button. You can hit it gently, however you want to do it, and click subscribe and tick the little bell so that you get notifications when I post videos and go live. So with that said, you guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy the video to follow. All right, everybody, it is May the 6th, 2022. It's the morning summary. We've been live all morning. So what's happened here? Okay, I'm looking at this as a fourth wave, guys, and it's finally kind of revealed itself. I think it's finished. I think we got an ABC. It's a flat. It's the flat I've been looking for. Just in a way, it came in a complex way that I was not expecting. I was expecting the flat right here, and we got a downward move to stop us out. And so yeah, that's why we have stop losses, guys. That's why we have good risk management. For this wave came. But it came in a way I wasn't expecting. But now it looks like we've broken out of it, and we're heading back down to the downside for another low, I think. So that's my thoughts right now. Let's analyze what I'm seeing here so you guys can get a sense for the flat as I've drawn it. Okay, so let's go down to a little bit smaller time frame. I'm going to remove what I've drawn. Remember, a flat, who can tell me, who's studying, what a flat is counted by? What is the count of a flat?
335.
So 335. That means I need a 3 in A, a 3 in B, and a 5 in C. So now let's do the math and see if we can come up with that. Okay. So I see a 535 as my first three-wave move. Okay. I'm looking at this. Is this right here 3 or 5? I'll give you a hint. We got a candy cane with a spike. Okay?
5.
That's 5. To me, I look at that and say 5. Could you call it 3? Maybe. But I'm going to call it 5 in my count. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? All right, so that's 5 waves. So we're going to call this 5. Oops, sorry. We're going to call that 5. Now let's look for the next 3-wave move. Okay? I've got 5 down. 3 up, 5 down. It's a zigzag again. So how many in this wave here? That's 3. And then what did we get right here?
I would think that'd be another 5.
That's 5. That's a candy cane with a spike. It's just, it didn't go to the 1-to-1 extension. It was but it's a truncated C wave, but I'm calling that not a flat, but a zigzag. There's my first 3. Second count. I got 3 waves right there. See them? Then now how many waves do I have here?
It's another 3.
And then how many do I have here?
It looks like 3 to me.
Okay, so I put all those together. 3, 3, 3. How do we label that?
WXY.
That's a WXY. Excellent. So I'm going to call that WXY. I'm going to call this first one A, B, C. Now you can see I got 3. Then I got 3 and it broke the low. Now what do I got working here?
Ending diag.
Best I can tell, that's 3, 3, 3, 3. And so the entire structure then, when you put it all together, becomes a big flat A to B, C. I pulled the fibs on it, but I'm going to take the fibs away and I'm going to re-pull them so you see how I do it. Start at the bottom of A to the top of A. Not to the top of this wave over here, but to the top of A. So that's right there. And then we're going to go to the bottom of B. And you can see we came to the 127 extension. What did we get out of this? We got an impulse. More than likely, this finishes. We get a 3-wave pullback, and it should dump later on today towards the afternoon hours, towards the mid-noon hours. You know, we're going to start moving to the downside for after this 4th wave move. So now that I've drawn this from the small time frame, because this is 30-second chart, guys. This is the 1-minute chart, okay? So what do I need to do now that I've identified a structure on this time frame? What do I need to do?
Zoom out.
Thank you. So I'm gonna redraw my ABC so it's clear and it's not so fuzzy. Okay, there's my ABC. I'm going to zoom out now. I'm going to go 15-minute chart maybe. Okay, now what do I... So that's a corrective wave. So the way I'm looking at this is like a 1, 2. Now I want a wave 3. Do I have 5 waves in wave 3 if I put the 3 right here?
Yes.
Yeah, you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now what do I need? This is wave 4. What are we going to get? A wave 5. And there's a 5-wave move. So I'm looking for wave 5 here, short. Everybody see how I worked through that?
Yeah, that's good.
That's my process. Yeah, it does. It looks great, really. So it looks too good. So let's.
Too good.
So now that I've come up with a plausible count and a reasonable expectation for wave direction, what needs to be added to my psychology? What do we need to add? So I have a really good confidence and a plausibility to this count. I'm feeling really good about it. What do I need to add to that feeling?
Skepticism.
No, I need more than that. That's right. Skepticism is right. I need an adjective in front of it.
Healthy.
Yes, okay. I'm just preaching to y'all again. Healthy skepticism. What's the difference between skepticism and healthy skepticism?
What's healthy?
Shut up. Okay, what does an unhealthy skepticism do? Well, this is what I think, but I don't know. It could be a fake out. So what?
Keeps you out of a trade.
It keeps you out of trades. Exactly right. Or it makes you fearful. You know what I mean? It gives you a wrong sense of. It makes you cynical to the point that you can't really trade very well. What's a healthy skepticism do then? This is what I think. I'm feeling really good about it, but I might be wrong. So what am I going to do if I'm wrong? That's what healthy skepticism is. What's my plan for when I'm wrong? And how do I know when I'm wrong? When I see something specific on the chart, I know I'm wrong, and I cannot trade this particular count any longer, right? So I need to be looking as an Elliottician. Okay, what's the invalidation? How do I know if I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, let's plan for it. How do I know if I'm wrong? Let's go back down to the time frame. So if this is the end of C, what's this wave here?
1.
It's wave 1. So what am I expecting then next? I need a 2. And when does that get invalidated?
When you break the high.
I break the high. There we go. So now I've got a trade set up. If I get a three-wave pullback that I can see that doesn't break the high, I have a short entry if I want to trade this fifth wave to the downside. And where's my stop? The break of that high, because that becomes the invalidation point of my count. Hopefully some light bulbs went off for some of you. Hopefully that solidified, okay, this is how I trade Elliott. This is the mindset. This is how I come up with a count. This is my mindset. This is how I approach Elliott setups. Now finally, now that I have a trading plan that I've developed based on this Elliott setup, what do I need to add to it or implement now in order to enter this trade?
Targets.
Targets, yeah, okay.
Divergence.
Nah, it's not what I'm thinking. So keep thinking. What's going to make or break this trade?
Position size.
Which is part of
Risk management.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. I need good risk management. So how do I manage my risk? What are some things that I can do? Now let's get specific. Number one, I should wait for the setup. I should be patient. I want to see three waves back. How big should that three waves be? I always say it should be proportional to wave one. So if all I get is that a wave two? I mean, it could be, but in probability world, is that a wave two?
No.
More than likely, if I zoom in on that, what wave is this?
4 of 1.
That's what I see.
Yeah, we're 4 of 1.
Yeah, 4 of 1. So what am I? I'm looking for something that gives me three waves proportional to this wave, okay, that comes back 50 to 60%. If this goes up and breaks this high, I don't like it. Now, if this is my three-wave move back, okay, then that's fine. It can be. We're just talking probabilities, right? This could totally be my three-wave pullback. I see 5 waves here. Kind of see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be a wave 4. It could be a wave 2 because it's getting kind of big, isn't it? Especially with this candle, it's getting kind of big. So if this thing goes up and breaks this high, this entire idea that I've shared with you gets invalid. At least my count up to this point being the end of the correction. It's invalid. I'll have to come up with some other count. Now, if this is 1 and this is 2, I'd fire a bullet right here personally. I got a three-wave shape. You know what I mean? I'd fire a bullet. Now, when I say fire a bullet, entire position size, half of my money? No. I'm going to take 5% of my account and divide it by 3. And that's how much my bullet size will be. 5% of my account divided by 3. And that's how much margin I'm using for my first bullet. If you're using 50%, you're really, really risking a lot of money. Using 25%, you're risking a lot of money. 10%, if you're a good trader and understand Elliott and invalidations and you have good discipline to cut trades properly, you can get away with 10% of your account. Even 15 or 20 if you're good at those things, but you got to be good. So I would not recommend it. It's not something I recommend. You got to be really good. So if you're not good, you don't have good psychology, you have no business trading 10, 15, 20% of your account. No business. And even then, even if you are good, you probably have no business doing it anyway for risk's sake. Now, if this comes back up and breaks this high, what do you think's happening? So if this comes back up here, what do you think's happening? What could it be? If this comes back, if price comes back up and breaks here.
1, 2 to the upside.
Yeah, Totally, because this could be a finished 5-wave move, right? That could be 5 waves. Did 4 break the origin of 1? Nope. So that's a valid 5-wave move. Then I could look for a 3-wave pullback. So I fired a bullet here. So what do I do now? If it comes back in 3 waves?
Fire another bullet.
There's another bullet right there. And then I DCA'd into my position. I still don't know if this trade's going to work out. Where's my invalidation? What's my healthy skepticism saying? Hey, if this thing goes beyond here, this is not a 1-2, is it? So I'm stopping this trade out. I'm risking to lose this much money to gain this much money. Is that good risk reward?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. How do you feel, guys, about, do you understand how we come up with setups and how we use Elliott wave rules to enter trades and what? I feel like that was a very good example in real time. Hopefully it helpful to someone. Now, the final thing you need to really have with risk management, you're just going to be ready to be wrong and be okay with it. Be okay with being wrong. Be okay with losing this much money. You don't want to lose this much money, right? If this breaks this high, guess what? And then it starts coming down. Do you think there'd be another opportunity to get in? Or does the wave just go straight down and it never gives you another chance? There are always pullbacks, guys. Always. Chill. The market, how often does it come back?
Always.
It always comes back. Always. So what does that mean? What if you miss the entire trade and it comes down here? Oh, I FOMO. I got to get in. I got to get in. No, why? Because it always
Wait and start looking for the long.
Yeah, you can look for the long. Wait for 5 waves to be complete. This might be the end. This might be a really good long. Because zooming out, remember the structure we looked at. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the end. This is the FOMO wave. This is the wave that gets everybody, oh, we're going down, we're going down forever. This is a buy zone for me. At least I'm thinking, man, that's a potential buy zone right there. Now, it may only come back up in 3 waves on the higher time frame, right? But it'll come back for you. And you get a better entry. So don't get attached to this trade. You're only trading the 5th wave, so you got to know what you're trading. So who said targets earlier? Yeah, target. So there's a way to target the 5th wave. To be honest with you, here, do you know what I do when I target the 5th wave? I look for a structure that finishes 5 waves and breaks the low. That's all I ever do for 5th wave. I never pull fibs or anything on the 5th wave. I'll show you how to pull the fibs in just a second, but really all I do is I wait for 5-wave structure that breaks the low. Sometimes you'll get a 3-wave structure that's just like a really deep candle, and I'll just take profit at the end of it. If it consolidates and goes down one more time, I don't care. I made my money. You get out on the 3rd wave. Hey, good class. I loved the answers you gave and showed me you're listening and thinking. So well done. Well done. All right, so there's my trade idea, guys. This is a wave 5 and this is a reversal zone for me. Remember the macro count that I'm thinking could play. It doesn't have to play. I've got a healthy skepticism of this count. Okay, but look. This thing might even go down to 33, 34K. Break this little low right there. A, B, and this is C. Now, if it comes all the way down here, now it doesn't have to, but if it does, that's 90% back of this move. So what's
Agent, can I say something?
let me finish this. This could be a flat. This could go up a very nice and hard, kind of like a really pumpy type of wave. It's potential. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's an idea to think about. So The other thing that could happen is this 5-wave move could finish deeply, pull back, and continue on. Right? It could do that. That's a healthy skepticism of this count. Okay? But you need to have a healthy skepticism of this count too, don't you? I'm not talking about fear. I'm just talking about, hey, pick one you like, trade it with good risk management. And that's what we're doing here. Okay. Yes, sir. Austin.
If this is a flag, what if that's Italy? They move up the road, and then we are in a truncated field. I know it looks to be wavy, but it could be like 5 with a truncated field. I mean, it's something I spotted this morning.
Yeah. So it may not break the low. This is an idea, right? We may not break the low. We may be done. But time of day, I'm thinking we're probably done. We're probably going to get a Friday afternoon dump and then weekend consolidation, making probably like a leading diag. If it's a reversal area, we'll probably dump really hard, even take out this low, get everybody bearish, right? And then we do some kind of leading diag, which takes forever all weekend. And then we consolidate really complexly all weekend. Shoot, that's not a weekend. That's actually 2 months, which that's possible. It could be a little smaller than that, right? And then it could just go up like this. That may be too big, what I just drew. Probably is too big. But probably get some kind of leading diag and then some kind of pullback. It could take weeks for this to play out right in here. And then boom, we get 5 waves, A, B, C. That's what I believe is probably the most likely scenario. But it doesn't matter what I believe. That's just my belief system, and I can't be any different than what I believe. I am also ready as a trader to be wrong. So anyway, there is my trading plan, guys. Hope that was helpful to you.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to call it a day. Final thoughts. I'll be glad to look at a chart for you if there's a chart request real fast. I'll be glad to look at something for you quick. But chances are it's going to do something similar to what I just shared.
Can you look up IOST?
All right. IOST.
Yep.
Interesting. This IOST looks like a flat and then a 1-2 off the top. And then now maybe a 1-2 again and down. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5. That's the way it looks. Here's a flat here. So invalidation of that count is a break of this high right here. I'm having this finished as a flat's done. Now I'm looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. We get a 3-way pullback and then down we go. So that goes with Bitcoin. Same thing, invalidation right here.
Thanks.
That would be the first count I would be watching. I guess the secondary count is that this just gets completely, we don't go down at all. We don't break any low this week or today. We just get, this could be making something complex, 5, 3, we get a 5 and then another 3. We just 3-wave all weekend until it's finished. And then we get a downward pump maybe Monday or something. I don't know. It looks like it needs to go down. But let's see, 10-minute chart. Let's go to 90-minute chart. There we go. 3-wave. Boom. Yeah, it needs to go down one more time. at least. So 1, 2. One more to finish. 3, 4, 5 maybe. So maybe one more hit to the low to finish this fifth wave of 3 of this move. Then we consolidate. So we break the low barely, then we consolidate, then we dump again, and then we go up. And that looks like, to me, boom, 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 535. Zooming out. I'm not sure. Maybe a 3 wave. Well, if that's 3, this could be 3. That could be 3. We could get 5. And that's right with Bitcoin.
I'm thinking it's a triangle if you check the 3D chart.
Yeah, remember this up move, this flat that we're getting, it could be part of a triangle. Yeah, maybe. I don't like this because it's not 3-wave. This doesn't look 3-wave-ish right here. So I'm not a big fan of that as a triangle because it doesn't look like 3 waves. But it almost needs to be, no matter what the way you look at it, because it looks like a corrective wave. I mean, it's like in the place of a corrective wave. Yeah, why not? I don't like the double tap here of the triangle, so I'm not a fan of the triangle count personally. I don't mind though. Dang, you almost want to say this is a 5th wave of this wave, and that this is a big wave 4. This is 5. You almost just want to look down completely instead of a flat. So that may be against my upward move here. If Bitcoin continues the dump, I would imagine I would see a 3-wave pullback that's corrective and then down again. So that's the bearish view. And just kind of rolls over. How deep, I don't know. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. We'll talk at you later, okay?
Thanks, Jim.
My pleasure, guys. See you guys.